Disclaimer time, none of the pictures here belong to me. Touhou belongs to Zoo. Any pictures or videos used here all belong to their respective owner. Just in case someone says I own these, I do not. I definitely do not have the skills nor the patience to make them. So there you go, just to be on the safe side. Without further ado, let's begin.
With a series like the top 10 Touhou pictures, I come across a lot of pictures, for obvious reasons. One of my favorite categories to check out in Yarormyr is the clever section. You never know what fun, interesting, and creative ways people draw about the Touhou project. Now, even though this list is considered clever, it's a lot broader than I thought when picking the pictures, like crossovers with other series and such. So this list will specifically have pictures that anyone can understand and enjoy its humor without having to watch another series to understand its references. So without further ado, let's begin the top 10 clever Touhou pictures.
Number 10.
Shen, one of her favorite cat yokai and shikigami. For those who watch my interesting Touhou fact series, you might have recalled an episode where I discussed about the Yakumo family and their relationship to colors. If you did watch it, I'm sure you guys have an idea of where this is going. Well, orange on top of orange. Orangeception? Either way, it's a good play on her name.
Number 9.
So I'm sure everyone here knows what a Rubik's Cube is, and you know how retarded it can be to return it to its original colors. And the fact that there are people who can solve this shit in seconds is beyond my comprehension. Anyway, these girls here have a unique way in using the Rubik's Cube. At first, I was a little confused about this picture until I took a closer look at the cubes themselves. Looking at it carefully, the cubes are arranged in a way that it spells something. From top to bottom, we have T-O-H-O, spelling Touhou essentially. But the way Sakya is smiling, it seems as if she was the one who had set that up. And if she was, good on her.
Number 8.
You know what's awesome to have? Desserts. You know what's not awesome? Having it be jacked by someone else. I mean, you don't fuck with people's food. And I'm sure Rand can testify to that. But anyway, let's show you someone you do not want to take desserts from. That's some mad flan on flan action, that's for sure. A word of advice, no matter how delicious and adorable it may be, don't fuck around with Flandra's flan or else you might go pop, and that's never a good thing.
Number 7.
I'm sure you all have had times when you're planning on doing something but you realize you're missing a certain piece of item of sort that prevents you from doing so. Like wanting to play basketball but forgetting where the actual basketball and that sort. Let's show you a way Sonic overcomes this. Well, I mean, it gets the job done, right? Yeah. And after reading the comments in this picture, it seems that Kanako and Sawako are by definition French kissing. So it looks like our goddesses are getting some action while Sana is playing. Yay? I think? Man, I don't know. I didn't draw this. I'm just showing it.
Number 6.
Now, which browsers do you guys use? I personally use Chrome, but I also know Firefox. There's Safari for Apple, I believe, though I ain't too familiar with Apple computers. There's also another one called Opera, but aside from its name, I don't really know what the browser looks like. And then there's the... Let's not speak of its name. Anyway, regardless of which browser you use, I'm sure you can all agree to this one. Well, if you ever felt like your browser was slacking, you can always have Rand. Considering the math shit she pulls in Bohemian, you really can't go wrong with her.
Number 5.
For those who can't swim or just want to relax, an inner tube or inflatable one is always a nice option to go with. Let's show someone who has a very distinctive way of using one. Well, I'm just saying, it gets the job done. I think anyway. Though I ain't too sure on the physics between ghost and water. At least Yoma has an alternate way in dealing with it. She's probably taking some lessons from Sana and the goddesses.
Number 4.
In my interesting Touhou facts number 5, I discussed about Marissa's need to use her broom to fly or not. Unfortunately, we didn't come to a conclusion, but after seeing this picture, you'll know the answer to it. Fuck the broom, fuck the magic experiment, it's all about that hat! You know her hat ain't joking around given the face Marissa's showing. I mean, fuck! Even she didn't know that her hat was the source of her ability to fly. I'm just glad we were able to find an answer to Marissa's ability to fly.
Number 3.
We all know in the Touhou games you deal with Damaku, and a shit ton of them, that's for sure. Always having intricate patterns and bullet usages. And then there are Damaku patterns that are just... let me just show you the bloody picture. I'm not gonna lie. If Saki were to use this as a spell card, then she would have a 100% win rate. The card would just throw her opponent into utter shock and dismay that they would get slammed by the pads hard. And you know shit's getting real when her goddamn mistress is being smashed by these pads and spitting out power blocks.
Number 2.
Let's just show you the next picture and how sweet it is. Well, it would have been completely sweet had it not been that hilarious ending. For those who have dogs, especially one with white fur, I'm sure you can testify to what Nidori is experiencing right now. Nidori's face kills it for me. She's thinking like, what the fuck is this shit? Remember guys, when meeting a wolf tengu, think twice before hugging, or you might end up with a lot more fur than you think.
Number 1.
I'm going to show you the next picture, and I want you to tell me if there's anything you notice from it. The question is, what do these characters from different games and even print work have in common here? It wasn't until I looked at the tag that I realized why this picture was clever. Ichirin, Nazrin, Orin, Eren, Rinosuke, and Meiling. I'm sure you guys get it now, but again for those who don't, all their names have Rin in it. Now you may be asking, Meiling? She doesn't have a Rin in her name, but to the Japanese, they usually refer to her as Hong Mei Rin, since there's no distinct L sound in their language, or so I read anyway. So going by the Japanese, Meiling would indeed have Rin in it. A cool picture that brings characters from all the different games and printwork into one group. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Which pictures are your favorite? Are you planning on downloading the Rand Firefox? Did Sakuya's Pamaku impress you in a weird and disturbing way? Or did Nidori's and Momoji's hug make you think twice before hugging your dog? Either way, this is Magi and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.